Hello everyone, Vic here from at Forever Scrapping, and I'm sharing with you a layout I have made which has been inspired by the recent Lottie Loves Paper weekly challenge. And this week's was to use the prompt of a book or something connected to reading or a book on your layout. And this year for me has been a bit different with my scrapping, and I'm trying to sort of approach it in a different angle. I really rarely scrap about myself, and this year I'm trying to make more of an effort. One, so that my daughters have something to look back on, and I think it's important to scrap about yourself as well, because we often get forgotten, don't we? We're always behind the camera. But also to just help me with my well-being as well, and scrap about things that I'm rediscovering in life and enjoying. And one of those things is reading. I've never really been a big reader. I used to love reading on holiday when I was a teenager, but that was about it really. But my eldest daughter absolutely loves reading and literally has her own library of books. So she's given a few to me this year, and I'm halfway through my first book, which is this one here that you can see me photograph reading, snuggled in bed with Mr. Biscuit, my cat, helping me. And it's all about me just having some time to myself and just rediscovering the simple pleasures in life. So that's the basis behind this layout here. Now, originally, I was just going to scrap that photograph, which includes the book, so it does tick the challenge. But I was having a look through my stash, and I've got so many Bramble Fox perspectives, and I am trying to work my way through them. And I found these two here, the Good Read and the little stack of books there. So they had to go on my layout, because I really wouldn't have found a different page to put them on, I don't think. My children are a bit older now, so probably wouldn't want me to scrap about them reading. So perfect opportunity to use these beautiful perspectives as well from Bramble Fox. So going back to the beginning of my layout there, I had quite a lot of old papers, bits and bobs. You can see just like little cut-offs there from the Pinkfresh Noteworthy collection. And I've decided to go with the more muted colours of those, because I thought they went perfectly with those Bramble Fox perspectives. So to try and ground my layout, I've pulled out some of my Distress Oxide ink pads that I had that would coordinate with those papers and more muted tones. The pile of books there is like a grey colour, and then the Good Read is a slightly off-white that's got like a hint of pink in it. So the colours that I've gone for my Distress Oxide inks are Tattered Rose, Spun Sugar and Weathered Wood. Now I've used a fabulous stencil from Pear Tree Cut Files and tiny little hexagons, and I didn't change my applicator brush in between just because the colours are quite light. So started off with the Tattered Rose first, and then built up my colours there, and that just helps ground my photograph and my embellishment cluster on that central bit to the page, and also links the top and the bottom of the page together, allowing your eye to sort of be drawn into that photograph there. So that was the idea behind my stenciling. And then I'm literally, like I say, just pulling out offcuts from this collection. I didn't even have one whole sheet of paper left, not even half a sheet of paper left. So really trying to make the most and stretch it as far as possible. So I've layered up some of the cut apart cards behind my photograph and distressed the edges, and fussy cut lots of the little plant pots out of one of the pieces of paper there to create my own embellishments. I thought they were super cute, and because I'm at home snuggled in bed with the cat, I thought that those sort of things would tie nicely, the pot plants and that cute little armchair piece of ephemera, and that little mug that I found that I had left over because it's home based. So I just thought that would be really nice. Now, as you can see, I'm just cutting off some more offcuts of paper here, just to give that little embellishment cluster something to sit on at the bottom of my page. And I do the same with my embellishment cluster at the top of the page as well, just so again it's not floating around. And also that mug there was like a bit of a darker pink compared to the colours that I'd used to back my photograph. So I've then taken a strip of paper that colour and popped that up the top, just helping to tie those areas in together nicely. So I'm happy with everything's going now. And I'm sticking down my Bramble Fox perspectives. I just used my scissors there just to help weight it down a little bit until it was stuck, because I had the distressed edges of the paper around, so it wasn't a flush surface I was trying to stick on. And then embellishing on top of that good read section. Now I really wanted to put that little noted piece in that I'd cut out from one of the cut apart sheets, and you can see as I've gone along that I've fiddled around with it quite a lot, but I decided that it was too bright and not muted enough to fit in with my page. So I actually had some of the alphas left from this collection and decided the topic of this page, although it was reading, was for me to sort of take some time out and recharge my batteries, so to speak, which we all need to do every now and again. And so I decided that I would use those to provide a large title. So I'm almost at the end of my page now. A nice quick process video today, just adding some journaling about the importance of taking some time out for yourself and enjoying reading again. And I also, with that journaling pen, just go around some of those that stenciled area at the top and the bottom of the page, just to help draw it all together and bring some of that a little bit more detail and bring it forward to the foreground. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this very quick process video from me, and I hope to see you again soon with another Lottie Loves Paper challenge for 2022. Bye.